Well, we wanted to say hello to you, George. We're calling you from Jerusalem. Can you tell us where you are calling us from?
Antakya'dayım ben.
I'm in ancient Antioch, which is part of Turkey today, called Antakya.
And where is the area that the refugees are located in?
Şimdi Laskiye ve Tartus'ta fazla olay yok.
The refugees that he has been visiting are actually in the Latakia area, and the area has been secured.
Mm-hmm. Once you begin to be able to provide for the basic needs of people so that they're surviving and they're keeping warm, then you're able to begin having conversations with them about also their spiritual needs and their spiritual
situation.
Onların ruhsal durumu, onlar iki şey için dua ediyorlar.
They're praying for two things about their spiritual situation. That's what he's saying. But they're praying. Onlar dua ediyorlar.
Hayatta kaldıkları için Rabbimiz İsa Mesih'e, ikincisi Başar Esad'ın iktidarda kalmasına. Geleceği belirsiz çünkü yaşadıkları şehirlerdeki evleri yıkılmış artık.
Okay, so right now, basically, they're looking to the Lord because they have no future. They can't go back to their homes. Their homes have been destroyed. So the Christians that had ways to get out of the country left. Many, for example, of the Armenian community flew to Armenia. But these are others that don't really have anywhere to go. They're historic Christian communities in Syria. So they're praying. Their spiritual situation is they're just crying out to God. What are we going to do with our lives? We have no future.
Wow. In the process of visiting with the refugees, have there been opportunities? Have conversations come up where you've been able to share your faith and your deep faith in God with these?
Onlar soruyorlar tabii.
Of course, they're asking me, why are you doing this? Ne cevap verdin?
Cevabı veriyorum. Rab beni buraya bunun için gönderdi.
He just tells them simply, this is why the Lord has sent me to give you this help.
What are some very specific ways, maybe 3 or 4 points that we can be praying about at our congregation here in Jerusalem?
Öncelikle Rab onları korusun, onlarda bir kalkan oluştursun diye dua etmeliyiz. Çünkü önce can güvenlikleri çok tehlikede. Geri döndükleri zaman oturabilecekleri bir evleri yok.
He said, I'm praying every day that they will be protected. That's my prayer. Because if the Islamic insurgency and the Free Syrian Army enter into this area, these refugees, these people, these Christians have nowhere to go.
Başka bir dua konu, eğer şehirlerine tekrar geri dönerlerse Rab onlara bir güç versin ki tekrar evlerini yapabilsinler. Ve kiliselerine zarar gelmesin diye, çünkü çok korkuyorlar kiliselerin yıkılmasından.
He actually asked for a prayer request that if the situation, or when the situation becomes stable in the country, that they would be able to return to their homes and their communities and their churches, and that somehow God would be able to save what they something for them, so that they would be able to return home
and rebuild
their future.
I want to ask you, when you're visiting with the refugees the next time, I want to ask you a favor. I'd like you to communicate to them that they have brothers and sisters who love Jesus, who are Jewish Israelis, Arab Israelis. They love them, and that they're praying for them all the time. Would you be willing to communicate that to them?
Ben bunu bir önceki gidişte Laskiye valisine söyledim zaten.
Actually, last time I went to Latakia, I spoke with the governor of the province, and because we've been talking, he actually delivered a message and said, there are believers in Israel that are praying for your people.
Amen.